Contra.
As it seems to be, it's easy to see just who we be. Easily is how we move and we proceed. If you get nosy and you look closely, then you will see. The acronym ATHM, that's who we be. Seems to be, it's easy to see just who we be. Easily is how we move and we proceed. If you get nosy and you look closely, then you will see. The acronym ATHM, that's who we be. Yeah.
This is hard to live. This is hard to live. This is hard to get. This is hard to get. This is hard to get. This is hard to live.
There we go.
We'll support that.
You already know. You already
Legendaries
know.
in the building.
Listen.
This is everything modernized.
This is everything is school. Everything is school. So y'all already know I took a little bit of a break from it, but I feel like this was a dope opportunity to talk to my brother. This is my blood brother, Alfred, and they have their own podcast. So
FocusmcFly, also known as Shaka.
So I'm gonna go down and let them introduce themselves. I'm gonna let them
introduce. Grease. They call me Grizio. She said she need me, no come through. You know.
Call me Spinks. You gotta check my YouTube channel out. It's called Spinks 4, the number 4. Spinks 4 Integrity. We got all types of stuff on there. Money videos, family videos, which I love. We read a lot of books. A lot of y'all like the Donald Goins books. I did all 16 volumes of Donald Goins with me and my daughters. We do it as a family event. We read books together. I know you don't see too many families, especially black or Hispanic, reading books together.
Right. No shit
give
for
you
y'all.
perspective.
Right.
So check it out. Spinks 4 Integrity.
And if you don't want to read, is always audio that you could listen to a book, you know, and just sit there and then just get some knowledge. It's always, you know, and by the way, we allegedly the Hoodlife movement.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get into.
Go check us out as well, you know.
The thing is to have my brother on here, like I was gonna talk about that. Like he actually, him and bro Grizio, they started their own podcast. Then they have the good brother here. He just shouted out his whole podcast, which he's an incredible person. So y'all already know how I give it up. Y'all already know how I give it up. I only have people on my show that I feel as though I want to ask questions to help the youth and help them get along in life. So we'll start like, okay, my brother Alfred, which we just met 3 years ago, but this is my brother, my biological brother.
Explain that to the people, man.
My question would be, what made you get into the whole podcast situation?
Well, what made me really get into it, we was just in my kitchen, like we was
basically in the kitchen, and we was talking, and we was saying to ourselves like, yo, what if we just, you know, come up with a little channel or come up with a little show, you know what I mean? Just us, you know, because we are creators, so we try to like make up our own songs, make up our own slang.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a second, because that's what makes y'all different from
what you was gonna say?
I was gonna say something that inspires you to do it. I remember how me and him met
Yeah.
on the job. I remember you telling me about Joe Buttons.
Yes.
And when you did a show, you said they did something piggyback off of your show.
Yeah, they was stealing.
Now we started when we first started doing it. We was just trying to see that we was trying to find a way to take all our raps and just save them, because like we play around on hooks, we make good ass. Pardon the language. We make good songs off of any beat out there, but we gotta save this. So.
And that's the unique part about his podcast, because I've never seen about their podcast, allegedly, is that they make songs right there on the spot. Like I just did their show, and we just was like making songs just right there, and it's good music, like it's good content, just off the top. Like y'all work a lot. Like they sent me an itinerary. I've never had one of those before, so that was like pretty cool. Like
I like the way Hafiz was right off the top too.
Yeah.
You thought he wrote those rhymes to coincide with this stuff. It fit perfect, man. That was nice.
Perfect. Thank you. Like as far as like with the whole music thing, I feel like God uses us. Like it's like a portal that opens. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. This is how I look at things. When I'm sitting there at my kitchen table, when I'm writing my music, I feel like it's coming from somewhere else. Like I be joking with people. Like I'm like, yo, I'm not writing this stuff. because it comes off so like crazy, even with words that I don't even have in my vocabulary. Like it's like a vessel. It's a vessel.
Not to cut you off, but me personally, I feel like people have an alter ego. They have another person that's next to them that they don't really know. You know what I'm saying? And they transform into that person when that red dot is on. You know what I mean? And mine is called Pinot Grigio. She said. You know what I mean? That's what I do. You know what I mean? It's the first rap cast in Jersey. We created it, allegedly the Hoodlife movement.
In America, honestly.
In America.
In America.
We the only one that talk about topics and then rap in between. So check us out, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes, yes.
When you say you be writing them raps, you feel like it's coming from somewhere else?
Yes.
Actually, it is. Matter of fact, on my channel, Sphinx for Integrity, I did a video on that, and I called it Deja Vu. We all got deja vu. We all went into that building or somewhere where we know for a fact we've never been here, but when you walked in, you'd be like, I got this funny feeling, like I've been here before. Or some type of knowledge that was brought to you where you like, I never studied this, how do I know this? Because it was just nothing but the ancestors tapping into you.
Spirits around it. Spirits around you.
Yeah, it's definitely like a spiritual type of thing for me. Like before, when I was doing music though, I'd be looking at it like I wasn't being positive and being myself 100%. But now when I'm able to be myself 100%, this ain't about me. This is
I wanna tell y'all too.
But like it does come from another. It does come from another place. Like I really feel that way. Like how do y'all feel about music? Like I was in the studio with y'all and like how your energy. You want to tell?
Alright. First and foremost, I ain't mean to cut you off, big bro. I ain't mean to cut you off, but like we not artists. We not artists. We businessmen. You know what I mean? But we create it. So we create as we go. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We don't steal nobody's style.
No.
We ourselves.
The way they make music, like you'll see it on my channel if you look, is a studio session with me, my bros.
Right.
You'll see the way that they create music and it's totally different. Like we did a couple songs together. One was Father Time, the other one was Ego.
We got projects coming out, collabs
coming out.
You know.
I'm gonna say like what got you into this? Like as far as the podcast.
Yeah, honestly, this man has been doing it longer than all of us. Than all of us.
I appreciate Alfred, man. I love the positivity you always feedback to this one. What got me into it is
Wait, tell them when you started
I think about 2 years ago. I just read a lot. And sometimes I would read a book.
Educate yourself.
But I remember with my daughters, I would force them to read. Because I said, if you got time to remember that music song or time to remember this, then you're gonna read. And sometimes I would tell them, you're not gonna fall into the category of a lot of our family members, friends, or whatever, who only time they read is when they locked down in prison. I would say, come on, man. If you could make time in prison, then you can make time out of prison. Because it's just what really thrills you to do it. So it was certain books that I was reading that tapped on certain things that I actually been through in real life. Where I said, man, somebody would probably want to hear this. So one of the first books, I think it was by Dr. Jawanda Jakufu. I always mess his name up. But it was called Countering the Conspiracy to Destroy Black Boys. And that was the one that made me say, we're going to do it as a family. And we all gave our different perspectives of that book and stuff that, like the average little black boy is highly intelligent. We don't realize that walking is a sign of intelligence. So when you see them little babies walking at an early age at like 9 months, that's intelligence. Animals got to learn to walk for life. That lion about to kill you. You got to learn. You got seconds to learn. So you got to learn quick, otherwise you got to get eaten. So when you see your child walking early, that's a sign of intelligence. But meanwhile, these white kids be 3 years old, still in the stroller. So it's stuff like that made me say, I need to put this out. You don't want to hear that.
Bands on their arm and shit, pulling the babies and shit.
You're like, he ain't walking yet? Man, my son was walking at 9 months old. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, like I look at it like that too, like creatively, you're a creator. Like that's what we all here. We all are creators. Like we putting stuff here that has never been here before. And like you said, Grizio, you do your own. You know what I mean? Like you ain't trying to be like nobody. You do your own thing.
Your own lane. You gotta have your own lane.
For
Don't try
sure.
to be nobody. Don't try to steal nobody material.
That's it.
Come up with your own lane. You
For
know
sure,
what I mean?
for sure.
Your own thoughts.
For sure.
And that's what a lot of artists that's out here. They don't have no creativity. They don't have no original.
All they got is a verse.
They stealing other people's stuff. You know
We
what
got
I mean?
the hooks for you.
Plagiarize. Plagiarize. That's what it is.
And then if you taking stuff, it's like you doing a disservice to yourself anyway, because you're not putting yourself out. You're taking somebody else's. Like, why would you can't disservice yourself? And it's
But
a
some
good thing
people
to
get
be
it off.
yourself.
Some people get it off, and then it's hotter than the song, the original song. You know.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna say no name, allegedly Drake. We ain't gonna say nothing on my show allegedly, so we gonna say alleged.
Allegedly Tory.
You know, on my show, we still gonna say alleged.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
All of these guys that take the songs that got the same exact words and
Words,
use the
they just
same
use it and use a different melody or something with it.
We take music. We take the music when you hear us playing a beat and you see. It's one thing, my brother takes his time with it, but I feel like I've been doing this, like I've been writing since I was 14, writing hooks and shit. So I've been doing this for so long that and I've been doing it with him before we even been rapping together. We were just rapping. So we hear certain words inside the beats, and they just take them shit.
It just come with the melody. It just come with the melody.
Oh,
and
sorry.
just put it together. Just put it together, you know?
Now y'all be coming up with the melodies though. I remember we was in the studio and y'all just came up with that off top, like before I was even done with my verse. Y'all came up with that. I would say like my question for all three of y'all too would be like, what would you say to the youth? An average, like just say 14-year-old black child. What would you say to them? What would be a bit of advice?
Whatever you're doing, stay consistent.
Let's go in order, like Alfred.
I mean, I already started, so we're going to just rock with it.
No, we're not.
Go ahead.
I say to the youth, honestly, I tell the youth, like, basically, this shit gonna get hard. Like, you gonna hate the way you look when you're doing good. Cause I think about myself, if I saw myself when I was 15, 16, I mean, if I saw myself now, I'd be like, fuck, what the heck is this? I mean, but this shit, I mean, it's different females now. They like this, what I got on right now, teenage Alfred.
What about you, Greasy?
Well,
She said.
if I'm talking to the youngins, I'm gonna tell them to stay focused. Whatever you're doing, man,
That's
stay
right.
consistent. You know what I mean? Stay consistent, because sometimes you can get depressed because you feel like people not supporting you. You feel like people not, you know, you putting out all your energy, but they not really giving that feedback. Just stay consistent. Just keep doing what you've been doing, working on your craft. Just keep working on your craft. Eventually, somebody gonna see it. Somebody gonna acknowledge it. Somebody gonna, you know what I mean? Just keep consistency. That's it.
And the thing about them and allegedly podcast is like they are consistent. What episode are you on?
We on 63.
63.
We strong. 63. Strong. We just been working. In the chamber, just been working.
Y'all have, man. I'm proud of y'all too, man.
And we talked about on our podcast is 8 different ways of getting money. So, you know, every lane that you win, man, just trying to make it happen, you know?
Yeah.
Grease you up.
Yeah. Well, how about you? What would you say?
What was the question again?
The question would be if you had something to say to a 14-year-old black man.
I got a good one.
I feel like you're
Yourself
gonna
at
have like
My thing would be touching back on some of my videos on my channel. That is never stop learning. Remember, you can learn something from anybody. You can learn something from that joker that came out of prison. You know what not to do. You can learn something from someone older than you or younger than you. Even that little baby could teach you something. Know why? Because you keep feeding them that infamil when their ass keep burning. You're gonna realize he don't like it. He can't tell you, but his body is telling him, I don't like that shit. Give me some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then to that 14-year-old kid, I would touch on a statement that was made by Michael Jordan himself. And I know that really grabbed y'all attention. A lot of y'all think, yo, I'm going to the NBA. Well, here's the simple numbers that Michael Jordan wrote down. He said there's 1 million. Now, I'm paraphrasing here. I might mess it up a little bit, but I'm pretty much on target. For all you 14-year-old boys out there, he said, Michael Jordan said, it was 1 million men that wanted my job. Out of that 1 million men, it was something like only 500,000 of them is going to actually go to college and play ball. Out of that 500,000, only about 200,000 is going to actually graduate college and have a starting position playing ball. Out of that 200,000, it's going to be broken down to only about 80,000 going to be left to actually go to the pros. Wow. And out of the 80,000, only 100 is going to actually make it on the NBA team. And out of 100, only 2 going to start.
Wow.
So how much do you really think your one dream is going to work? You never stop learning. You need to look at other things to learn, different people to learn from. Don't just say, this is all I'm going to do, because who knows if that's going to really happen. You got to have a contingency plan always.
8 ways.
That's what makes Batman so damn powerful. And I have no superpowers.
Besides the money in the
bag.
bag.
A contingency plan for a contingency plan for a contingency plan.
Word. 8 different ways.
So let's start from here with Alfred. Where could the people follow you?
Well, y'all can follow me at focusmcfly on Instagram, or you go.
All those was good, by the way. That was dope, yo.
Right. Focusmc, yeah. On the Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. FocusMcFly. Or you could look up allegedly the Hoodlife movement on YouTube.
I'm gonna put that in the link.
Okay. Guizio, life is good. Life is good. You can follow me at Guizio, life is good. Or follow me at allegedly the Hoodlife movement. Sorry, that's about it.
Mine's real simple. Spinks 4 the number. Spinks 4 Integrity on YouTube. Instagram the same thing, I believe.
Right, there we go. That's it. We're gonna wrap it up. Like I always say, stay blessed, stay well, and pray for them lost souls.
Boys, we hit the jackpot this time.
FocusMcFly in the building. She said she need me to come through. Contra. Chill. Round that we go, round and round and round, how we go. Round that we go, round and round and round, how we go.
You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a
round that we go, round and round and round, that we go. Round that we go, round and round and round, how we go.
You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a
I was just on college, thinking about a master plan. To put my kids through college. I need more about deposit. She got her ass done, and that's just so she get acknowledged. With these hoes do for likes. Top rank, I'm zebra straight. In the jungle like a lion bite. In the jungle like a tiger paw. I got no patience, I'm tired of y'all. Sick as hell, you the common call. Fell asleep off of Adderall. That just means I've been going. I'm gonna pass on, I'm chosen. Sore thumb, I get noticed. Got a green thumb, she squirt
Round that
roses.
we go, round and round and round, how we go. Round that we go, round and round and round, how we go.
You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a
Round that we go, round and round and round, that we go. Round that we go, round and round and round, how we go.
You got a big ego, you got a big ego. You got a big ego, you got a big ego.
That's your shit. Shotgun, but they call me Focus. Got bars, I explode.
Like whenever you go through in life, it's designed for you, you know? It's for you, especially for you.
We gonna cook this. Shout out Nadira.
Toro made it.
I seen a demon in its true form. Take you from hot and make you look warm. They wear a mask and they transform. I give you my word, that's what I stand on. Look in my eyes, you see the world cry. I'm the king of Fantasia, I make a well fly. Always ride or die till them cells don't slide. This little thing of ours, love come before the pride. Your man, he been hating from afar. I've always been a star, so smoking haze through a jar. Sophia, she spoiled, so daddy going hard. Rory wanna
deck of cards. I kept the kings and I tossed the jokers. Toast to mimosas. This one for the coach. Please don't hold me back. They don't know how to act. Please don't hold me back. They don't know how to act. They don't know. Yeah. 3 years from now, I'm out of college. Will I still be in school, getting knowledge? The name Shotty and most dudes, they heard of me. Rather out in the streets than university. Born in the bricks and raised to be a roughneck. Do as good as I could, I'm still a suspect. I don't blame my skin, and that's the reason why. If I'm convinced I'm wrong, then I need to die. Cadillac, Benz, or the Century. The rear view of my life is the penitentiary. Think of the past or the present, I'm thinking like, wow, the wrong turn could give me a different lifestyle. So I steady my wheels on the road to life. To spaz out is the speed, I gotta do it right. Wifey has shotgun, that's what I need in it. To help me out when I'm spazzing and watch the speed limit. They don't know how to act. Please don't hold me back. They don't know how to act.
Like whatever you go through in life is designed for you, you know? It's for you, especially for you.
That's all I need. That's all I need.
Good.
Thank you. That was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. I knew you was gonna kill that shit. I told you was gonna kill that shit.
In the club, I'm a beast with the wall game. Party down, take a break, start blunting. What y'all wanting? Tell them one thing, hit the dance floor, we about to get it jumping. Get it jumping, get it jumping. Get it jump, get it jump, get it jumping. Get it jumping, get it jumping. Get it jump, get it jump, get it jumping.
Hypno, get low, pick mo, hit this. Lazy treat, legit pro. Too much to take, I can't wait. She telling me hold up, I don't wanna be stuck. Should I say the play? No sus, ain't me trying to leave. She telling me hold up, can't do I'm good. She ain't get that. She ain't started playing the game. I play that. Smoke a lot every day, that's my lifestyle. Word, not a plumber, but I do later pipe down. Next chick hit that, feeling on my six pack. Had to ask shorty like, where the piff at? Get that for sure, you gotta know. Move the booty up high, then bring it down low. She can say she is, but ain't used to hitting it all. One call, I leave it all wet, so I get it all. So hit that, she put that. Got her a drink, she throw it back. So the next one sip that. Get it all, I got her on the wall. Then I told shorty like the fall, she like,
in the club, I'm a beast with the wall game. Party down, take a break, start blunting. What y'all wanting? Tell them one thing, hit the dance floor, we about to get it jumping. Get it jumping, get it jumping. Get it jump, get it jump, get it jumping. Get it jumping, get it jumping. Get it jump, get it jump, get it jumping.
I'm chill, ask how I feel, I'ma tell you what's the deal on the real. Club scene be like, less light, always soft sight at the end of the night. Don't seem right, for whatever it's worth I have worth, but I know it don't seem like I'ma give it up, come to life I live it up, and never was told I wasn't big enough. Party all night, after hour the blunt got mass out, getting mad at the daylight. Same out of this world, I won't lie, shorty took 2 pulls, she said she mad high. I'm like, why? I smoke too much and eat green with papes to get by. Get it off. On the floor I'm okay, but come to the wall I get it all.
The music pumping, the club is jumping. She keep looking at me, she wanting something. What's the deal? We can chill, we can roll a blunt or pop a pill.
In the